Hello everybody and welcome, my name is GaaraOfBentonYGO, and today here on this exciting Yu-Gi-Oh video, we are going to be going over my combo Thunder Dragon deck profile that is probably going to be my mainstay deck until the ban list on January 13th. Yeah, this is going to be the deck that I'm going to take to my next regional, I think. Obviously, you guys know that I changed my mind so many times, but I've played Crusadia Thunder before. Spoiler alert, it's Crusadia Thunder as the combo Thunder, and I'm going to go over what I think about this deck, and we'll go over at the end why I think that this is the better option for me instead of going like Draconet. But let's get on with the deck profile. First, I got third place at my locals yesterday with this deck, and that's just because I had some unlucky things. I didn't really misplay too badly. I misplayed a little bit, but let's get on with the deck profile. So starting off with the Thunder package, we have triple Thunder Dragon. We have 2 Thunder Dragon Darks, 2 Thunder Dragon Roars, 2 Hawks, and 1 Duo. A lot of people are playing like 1 Hawk, or they'll play 3 Thunder Dragons, 3 Dark, then 2 Roar, 2 Hawk, and 1 Duo. But I like this ratio because I always see a Thunder when I need it, and sometimes in the grind game the second Hawk comes up. So that's my Thunder package. Then for the Crusadias, we're playing 3 of all the good Crusadias. So we're playing 3 Maximus, which is a light, which actually comes up a ton. 3 Reclusia, which is good problem-solving card. Then we have 3 Arborea, which is a level 3 tuner, which helps you make Borreload Savage Dragon with any Thunder Dragon. And then 3 Draco, which is a Wind Dragon, which comes up with... You need this for the combo, and then you also helps with some other tech cards that we have. Now, moving on to the Danger package, playing 2 Jackalope, 2 Nessie, 2 Snake. Wish we could play 3 of all these because these are the best Dangers, but we can't, so we got to play some of the quote-unquote bad Dangers. Playing 2 Mothman, 1 Chupacabra, and then 1 Bigfoot. The Chupacabra probably should be a Thunderbird for just for a bigger monster, and then also for kind of problem-solving cards. I may make that change, not entirely sure, but that's it for the Danger package. And then the last monster package that we have is the Dragons. So we're playing 3 Starliege Seyferts, which there will be a combo tutorial for how to do this combo with Starliege to make your end board. That will be out tomorrow after this video is uploaded. And then we have 2 Defrag Dragons. I like Defrag Dragon because it helps get Thunders in grave if I have a Levianeer in hand. It's also a Dragon Extender and has some pretty cool applications. And then played triple Chaos Dragon Levianeer. This card is absolutely mandatory for the deck, which makes this deck kind of expensive because a playset of just normal Secret Rare Levianeers is like $75. But I will be getting 2 more ulti Levianeers on tomorrow because one of my friends is coming back from a trip where he got me 2 ulti Levianeers. So I'll be getting those tomorrow, so I will have a playset of ultis. And then the one card I play because I have it, this card isn't necessary at all if you don't have access to it. But if you have access to it, then it's kind of like, why am I not playing it? The one Chaos Emperor, the Dragon of Armageddon. Like I said, this card isn't necessary, but I have access to it, so I am playing it. And then the other level 8 dragon is 1 Darkest Diabolus, because with this you can rip 2 cards out of your opponent's hand, one with Darkest Diabolus, putting it either on the top or the bottom, and then Levianeer shuffles 1 back. So if you do Diabolus then Levianeer, then you just shuffle 2 cards out of their hand, which is really, really good. It's super consistent with Starliege, which is amazing. And then for our 1 of Dragons, we have 1 Wyvern Burster, 1 Collapse Serpent. I switched back to the super rares because I just like the way they look better. And then we have 1 Brotor, one Destrudo, and then one Tempest. This one isn't needed at all. You can cut this if you don't like the amount of cards. We're playing 52 cards in the deck, so if you cut this, you cut the Chaos Emperor, Dragon of Armageddon. That's 50 cards, and you could cut a couple other cards if you really wanted to, but I haven't really had consistency issues with that. But Tempest is really good for a card like if you already have Diabolus and Brotor in the grave or in hand, then you can summon this off of LP and then just do some crazy combos with it, which is really cool. But that's it for the monsters. That is a grand total of 48 monsters. And then for our spell cards, we have Triple Sekka's Light, and then something that kind of sort of conflicts but doesn't really, unless you need to activate the Sekka's Light at the beginning of your turn to draw into combo pieces, is one Dragon's Ravine. Now, if you're playing Draconet and you play Sekka's Light, you would also be playing the World Chalice, the World Legacy Guard Dragon card. But with the Dragon Ravine, it helps with the Star Liege combo to actually get all your cards in the graveyard, which we'll show that off in tomorrow's video, which will be on the screen at some point during this video. But yeah, Sekka's Light, Pot of Greed is too good, and then it lets you fix your hand. The amount of times that I had to shuffle back Brotor into my deck so I can actually get advantage off of LP, it's really good. But that's it for the 52 card main deck. Moving on to the extra deck for our Link 1s. Played one Magius, which is needed for the Crusadia combo. This, when a monster is summoned to this special summon to the zone this card points to, then you get to search Crusadia monster, which is really good. And then one LP, one Pisty for the Guard Dragon plays. And then we have for our Link 2s, we have one Spatha, which is needed for the Crusadia combo. Spatha lets you go into Guard Dragon plays because when a monster is summoned to the zone this card points to, you can move it to another zone. So you'll summon out LP to the zone and move it, and then you have two monsters pointing to the same zone, which is really good. Then we have Dragonid Knight Romulus, which searches Dragon Shrine. Then we have IP Masquerena and Heretic Seals. This card, I'm trying to find a way to fit Boral Sword into the extra deck. So Heretic Seals isn't a card that you always end with, but it is an option for your end board depending on what your matchup is. I may cut this card for Boral Sword, or I may cut another card. But I don't know. I'm trying to find a good way to fit Boral Sword in here because that has come up where you need Boral Sword and you just don't have it because there's no room in the extra deck. Then for our Link 3s, we just have two. We have Curious, which is needed for the Star Liege combo, and is also good if you get hand trapped, because you can always find a way to get 3 dangers on field or something like that. And then we have one Nightmare Unicorn, which is kind of for the IP if needed. This is just an added interruption. And it's also a problem-solving card. Then for our Link 4s, we play one Staryuja and one Apollousa. The Apollousa is for the Star Liege combo, and then also you can end on a 4-card Apollousa during the Crusadia combo if you have all your combo pieces in your hand already. If you don't have your combo pieces in your hand, then you need to go in the Staryuja to dig more. But this card also turns off Nibiru, which is really, really good, because this deck can lose hard to Nibiru if you don't have the right cards in your hand. And then the non-Link monsters are Double Colossus, the one Borreload Savage Dragon, and then the one Hope Harbinger. There's the options to cut either the Savage Dragon or the second Colossus for the Boral Sword. I don't really know what I want to do because the Savage Dragon does help protect against like evenly matched and things like that. But not too entirely sure with that. And then moving on to the side deck that I was playing. This side deck may need work because I'm not that great at building side decks, but we played triple Nibiru for combo decks because this deck can deal with combo decks, but if you get a free win from Nibiru like I did against one of my Salamangreat opponents, then, I mean, it's a free win. And then we play Triple Lancia, great against Orcust. And then for mirror matches or other like combo Thunder, Crusadia, Guard Dragon decks, play Triple Dark Ruler, no more. This card's absolutely insane. We normally have another combo Thunder or a Pendulum player at our locals, so that's why I cited this. But they didn't show up, so didn't really cite it back in. And then Triple Red Reboot for back row decks or Salad. And then for going first against Striker or back row decks or stuff, Triple Eradicator, Epidemic Virus. This card is absolutely broken. I wish I had secret rares of it, but that'll come in due time. But yeah, that is it for the deck profile. Kind of talking why I prefer this version over the DracoNet version is because the DracoNet version, a single Ash Blossom will stop all your plays, because if they Ash the DracoNet and you don't have any other extenders, then you can't go into IB and do your full combo, or stuff like that. And yeah, you can play DracoNet, you can play Silent Minings, and you can play like the Dinos and stuff, but it adds a lot more bricks that I feel like, because with the Crusadia monsters, they all have the effect of special summoning themselves when they get into special summoning themselves to a zone link monster points to. So they're really, really good, because things like where I just need other monsters, say like I need to make a Saryuja, well, they all special summon themselves, so they're all extenders. And then like these are dragons, so I can banish them for Tempest, or they're winds. They're also wind, so I can discard a Draco and Tempest to search out a Levineer or search out the prize card or whatever. So there's just a lot more utility cards than the DracoNet, and it does add like this is 12 cards out of the deck, and then 2 cards in the extra deck, but just adds so many more extenders that you can use to make plays. There's a couple times I drew like super suboptimal hands, but I was still able to end on like we had IP and I had Colossus. And then normally in a board like this, well, IP isn't really going to do anything, because you have to IP using your Colossus to summon Unicorn to discard a card. But instead of doing that, I was able to special Arborea, so now I had a way to make Unicorn, which was an interruption, and still having my Colossus on field, which is how I stopped the Salad player from doing his combo, and because he normal summoned Flame Buffalo, and then on the normal summon I went and linked off into the Nightmare Unicorn and shuffle back his Buffalo, and he couldn't do anything about it. So just stuff like that helps make the Crusadia, it makes the Crusadia deck kind of better than what I think the DracoNet can do. But that's just my opinion that I found through testing. Let me know your guys' opinions in the comment section below. Like I said, there will be a combo tutorial tomorrow that I'm actually about to record, showing off kind of sort of the combos that this deck does and maybe some test hands. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and share this video with your friends. But that's going to be it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.